English Podcast Boost. Learn, speak, improve.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Podcast Boost. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Alex. We're happy you're here today.
Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to English Podcast Boost for more easy English conversations every week.
Let's start today's episode.
Hi, Alex. How was your weekend?
It was great. I tried a new restaurant with my family.
Really? What kind of restaurant was it?
It was a small Italian restaurant. It looked simple from the outside, but it was very cozy inside.
I like places like that. Sometimes the small restaurants have the best food.
That's exactly what happened. Everything tasted fresh.
What did you order?
I ordered grilled chicken with rice and a fresh salad.
That sounds healthy. I thought you were going to say pizza.
I wanted pizza, but I decided to try something different.
Good choice. Trying new food is always fun.
Yes, and I'm glad I did. The meal was delicious.
Now I really want to know more about that restaurant.
Then let me tell you everything.
So, how was the service?
It was excellent. The waiter welcomed us with a big smile. He was very polite.
That's always nice. Friendly service makes a big difference.
It really does. He even helped us choose our food.
Did he recommend anything?
Yes, he recommended the homemade pasta. My sister ordered it, and she loved it.
Now I'm getting hungry.
Me too. Just talking about it makes me want to go back.
What about dessert? Did you have one?
Of course. We shared a slice of chocolate cake. It was soft and not too sweet.
That sounds perfect. I love sharing dessert. Then everyone gets a taste.
Exactly. We all tried a little piece. It was the perfect way to finish the meal.
I think restaurants are more than just food. They're places where people spend time together.
I agree. The conversation, the laughter, and the memories. That's what makes a meal special.
You're right. Good food is important, but good company is even better.
I couldn't agree more.
Alex, are you an adventurous eater?
Sometimes. I like trying new dishes, but not everything.
That's fair. Is there any food you never want to try?
I'm not a big fan of very spicy food. If it's too spicy, I can't enjoy the meal.
I'm the same. A little spice is fine, but too much is difficult for me.
Do you usually order the same meal, or do you like trying something different?
If it's my first time at a restaurant, I usually try something new. But if I really like a dish, I'll order it again next time.
That makes sense. I think it's nice to discover new flavors.
Have you ever ordered something and then realized you didn't like it?
Yes. Once I ordered a seafood dish. It looked amazing on the menu, but it wasn't for me.
At least you gave it a try.
Exactly. Now I know what I like and what I don't.
Trying something new is never a bad idea. Even if you don't love it, you learn something.
That's true. And sometimes you discover a new favorite meal.
That's the best surprise of all. Alex, do you eat at restaurants often?
Not really. Maybe once or twice a month. Most of the time, I eat at home.
Me too. Home-cooked meals are usually healthier.
And they save money too.
That's true. Eating out every day can be expensive.
Do you like cooking?
Yes, I do. I'm not a professional chef, but I enjoy making simple meals.
What's your favorite dish to cook?
I like making pasta. It's easy, quick, and delicious. What about you?
I can cook, but only a few dishes. My best meal is grilled chicken with vegetables.
That sounds healthy. Maybe one day you'll cook dinner for your friends.
Maybe, but I think I need a little more practice first.
Practice makes everything easier. The more you cook, the better you become.
You're right. Maybe next weekend I'll try a new recipe.
And after that, you can tell me how it went.
Deal. I hope it tastes as good as it looks.
Alex, I think trying a new restaurant is always exciting. You never know what you're going to find.
That's true. Sometimes you discover a place that becomes your favorite.
What makes you want to go back to a restaurant?
Good food is important, but friendly staff and a nice atmosphere matter too. If I feel comfortable, I usually want to come back.
I feel the same. I also like restaurants that are clean and quiet. It's easier to relax and enjoy the meal.
Yes, it's much nicer when you can actually hear the person you're talking to.
Exactly. Sometimes restaurants are so loud, you have to repeat every sentence.
Then dinner becomes a speaking exercise.
That's true. Maybe it's good for practicing English.
Maybe, but I'd still prefer a quieter place.
Would you recommend this restaurant to your friends?
Definitely. The food was delicious, the service was excellent, and the prices were reasonable.
Then I think I should visit it one day.
You should. I think you'd really enjoy it.
Maybe next time we can go together.
That sounds like a great plan.
I really enjoyed today's conversation. Now I'm thinking about trying a new restaurant this weekend.
Me too. Talking about food always makes me hungry.
I think that's happening to both of us.
Trying a new restaurant is a great way to spend time with family or friends. You can enjoy good food and make happy memories together.
And sometimes, one good meal can become a wonderful memory.
Exactly. Now it's time for today's question.
Question of the day. What's your favorite restaurant, and what do you usually order there?
Write your answer in the comments. We'd love to hear from you.
If today's episode helped you improve your English, please give this video a like.
And don't forget to subscribe to English Podcast Boost. We share easy English conversations every day.
Listen again whenever you can. Each time you listen, you'll understand a little more.
Keep learning, keep speaking, and enjoy every conversation in English.
Thanks for listening. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Alex. We're happy you're here with us today.
Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to English Podcast Boost for more easy English conversations every day.
Let's start today's episode.
Hi, Alex. How have you been?
I've been great. Recently, I've started a new hobby.
Really? Now I'm interested. What is it?
I'm learning to play the guitar.
That's wonderful. Have you played before?
Not really. I knew a few simple chords, but now I'm learning seriously.
That's exciting. What made you start?
I've always loved music. One day I thought, why not learn it instead of only listening?
I like that idea. It's never too late to learn something new.
What about you? Have you ever wanted to start a new hobby?
Yes, I've always wanted to learn photography.
Photography? That sounds perfect for you.
Why do you say that?
Because you always notice beautiful places. You're always saying, look at that tree, or the sunset is beautiful today.
Maybe you're right. I think I'd enjoy taking pictures of nature.
Then maybe it's time to start.
Maybe it is. Alex, how often do you practice the guitar?
Almost every evening, usually for about 30 minutes.
That's a good routine. Do you enjoy practicing?
Most of the time, but sometimes my fingers hurt a little.
I can imagine. Learning something new isn't always easy.
That's true. Some days I make mistakes again and again.
But that's part of learning. Every beginner makes mistakes.
You're right. When I finally play a song correctly, it feels amazing.
Can you play a whole song now?
Not yet. I can play parts of a few songs. I'm getting better every week.
That's great progress. You don't have to be perfect. Just keep practicing.
If you started photography, what would you take pictures of first?
Probably flowers, parks, and sunsets. I love being outdoors.
Those sound like beautiful subjects.
And I'd probably take hundreds of photos, just to choose my favorite one.
That's exactly what photographers do.
Maybe I already think like one.
Now, all you need is a camera. Sarah, do you think hobbies are important?
Yes, I do. Hobbies help us relax after a busy day.
I feel the same. When I practice the guitar, I forget about work for a while.
That's one of the best things about hobbies. They give our minds a break.
Did you have a favorite hobby when you were a child?
Yes, I loved drawing. I spent hours with colored pencils.
Really? I didn't know that. Do you still draw?
Sometimes, not as often as before, but I still enjoy it.
Maybe you should start again.
Maybe I will. Sometimes old hobbies can become new hobbies again.
I like that idea.
What about you? Did you have a hobby as a child?
Yes, I loved riding my bicycle. Every afternoon, I went outside with my friends.
That sounds like fun. Children don't need expensive hobbies. They just need something they enjoy.
Exactly. The important thing is having fun, not spending a lot of money.
And I think that's still true today.
I couldn't agree more.
Alex, do you think it's better to learn a hobby alone or with other people?
I think both are good, but learning with friends is more fun. You can help each other.
That's true. And it's easier to stay motivated.
Exactly. Sometimes I watch online lessons. Other times, I practice with a friend.
Does your friend play the guitar well?
Yes, he's been playing for several years. He gives me simple tips.
That's helpful. Learning from someone with experience can save a lot of time.
Definitely. He always says, don't play fast, play correctly first.
That's good advice. I think it works for many things in life.
I agree. Step by step, we improve.
Maybe one day you'll play your favorite song from beginning to end.
That's my goal. I'm not there yet, but I know I'll get there.
I'm sure you will. Just don't give up.
I won't. Learning something new takes time, and that's okay.
Alex, I think everyone should have a hobby. Life feels more interesting when we keep learning.
I agree. A hobby isn't just about having fun. It also helps us grow.
Has learning the guitar changed you?
Yes, I think so. I'm more patient now. I know that progress takes time.
That's a great lesson. Sometimes we want to learn everything in one day.
Exactly. But real learning happens little by little.
Do you have another hobby you'd like to try someday?
Maybe cooking. I'd like to learn how to make different dishes. What about you?
I'd still choose photography. I'd love to travel and take beautiful pictures.
I hope you start soon. You already have a good eye for beautiful places.
Thank you. Maybe this year is the right time.
I hope so. Trying something new is always exciting.
And even if we're not perfect, we can still enjoy the journey.
That's the most important part.
I really enjoyed today's conversation. Talking about hobbies always gives me new ideas.
Me too. I think learning something new is one of the best ways to spend your free time.
You don't have to become an expert. The most important thing is to enjoy the process.
Exactly. Every small step helps you improve. And every day you practice, you become a little better.
Now it's time for today's question.
Question of the day. What's your favorite hobby? Or what new hobby would you like to learn?
Write your answer in the comments. We'd love to read your ideas.
If today's episode helped you practice your English, please give this video a like.
And don't forget to subscribe to English Podcast Boost. We publish easy English conversations every day.
Keep listening, keep practicing, and don't be afraid to learn something new.
Thank you for spending time with us today. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Alex. We're so happy you're here today. Thanks for joining us.
Before we begin, if you're enjoying our English conversations, don't forget to subscribe to English Podcast Boost.
Every episode helps you improve your English step by step. Now, let's start today's conversation.
Hi, Alex. How was your weekend?
Hi, Sarah. It was really interesting. I did something I've never done before.
Really? Now I'm curious. What did you do?
I visited a museum for the first time in many years.
A museum? I wasn't expecting that. I thought you were going to say you went hiking or tried a new restaurant.
That's what I usually do. But this weekend, I wanted to try something different.
So, what made you choose a museum?
A friend recommended it. He said, "You'll learn something new and you'll enjoy it." At first, I wasn't sure, but I'm really glad I went.
That's great. I actually love visiting museums. Whenever I travel to a new city, I always try to visit at least one.
Really? I didn't know that. What's your favorite thing about museums?
I like seeing old objects, beautiful paintings, and learning about history. Every room tells a different story.
That's exactly how I felt. I thought museums would be quiet and boring, but I was completely wrong.
I'm happy to hear that. Sometimes the best experiences are the ones we don't expect.
Exactly. And now, I think I'd like to visit another museum soon.
Perfect. Let's talk more about your visit. I want to know everything. So, what was the first thing you saw when you walked into the museum?
The first room was about ancient history. There were old coins, tools, and beautiful statues. Everything looked so interesting.
That sounds amazing. Did you have a favorite part?
Actually, yes. There was a room with old paintings. Some of them were more than 200 years old.
Wow. Did you understand what the paintings were about?
Not all of them, but I read the information next to each painting. It helped me understand the stories.
I always do that too. Sometimes the story behind the painting is even more interesting than the picture itself.
Exactly. One painting showed a family having dinner together. It looked simple, but the guide explained that it represented an important moment in history.
Did you use an audio guide? Or did someone explain everything?
I used an audio guide. It was really easy. I just pressed a number, and it told me all about the object.
That's a great idea. It makes the visit much more enjoyable.
It also stopped me from asking too many questions.
Really? You ask a lot of questions?
Only when I'm curious, and that happens quite often.
That's not a bad thing. Curious people usually learn more.
I think you're right. When I left the museum, I felt like I had learned something new. Not just about history, but about people too.
That's one of the reasons I love museums. They remind us that people have always had dreams, solved problems, and told stories.
I've never thought about it that way. Now I understand why you enjoy visiting museums so much.
Alex, did you spend the whole afternoon at the museum?
Almost. I was there for about 3 hours. I didn't even notice how quickly the time passed.
3 hours? That's much longer than I expected.
Mine too. I thought I'd stay for 1 hour, but every room had something interesting.
That's a good museum. When a place makes you forget the time, you know you're enjoying it.
Exactly. And I liked that the museum wasn't crowded. It was quiet, so I could take my time.
Did you take many photos?
A few, but in some rooms, photography wasn't allowed. I respected the rules.
That's important. Some museums want people to enjoy the art, instead of looking at everything through a phone.
I actually liked that. Without my phone, I paid more attention. I noticed small details I would normally miss.
I know exactly what you mean. Sometimes we take so many pictures that we forget to enjoy the moment.
What's the most interesting museum you've ever visited?
That's a difficult question. I once visited a science museum. It had interactive activities. You could touch things, try small experiments, and learn by doing. That sounds fun. I think I'd really enjoy a museum like that.
You would. It didn't feel like studying. It felt like playing and learning at the same time.
Maybe that's why I enjoyed this museum too. It wasn't just about looking at old things. It helped me understand how people lived in the past.
Exactly. History becomes much more interesting when you can actually see it.
I think I've discovered a new hobby. Maybe I'll visit a different museum every few months.
Look at you. A few days ago, you weren't interested in museums at all. And now you're making plans already.
I know. Life is full of surprises. Alex, do you think museums are only for people who love history?
Not anymore. That's what I believed before. Now I think museums are for everyone.
I agree. There are so many different kinds of museums: history museums, science museums, art museums, even sports museums.
If you could visit any museum in the world, which one would you choose?
Hmm. I'd love to visit the Louvre in Paris. I've seen pictures of it many times. It looks incredible.
That's a great choice. I'd like to visit a space museum one day. I've always been interested in space and astronomy.
Really? I didn't know that.
There are still a few things you don't know about me.
Apparently. Maybe we've learned something new about each other today.
I think museums do more than teach history. They make people curious. When I left the museum, I wanted to learn even more.
That's one of my favorite things about learning. One interesting fact leads to another. Then suddenly, you're reading about something completely different.
Exactly. Learning doesn't have to stay in a classroom. It can happen anywhere.
In museums, while traveling, even during conversations like this.
You're right. Every conversation teaches us something.
Do you think you'll visit another museum soon?
Definitely. Maybe next month. And next time, I'd like you to come with me.
I'd love that. We can explore together. And afterwards, we can have coffee and talk about everything we learned.
Now that's a perfect day. Sarah, I have a funny question.
Uh-oh. What is it?
If you had your own museum, what would people see?
That's an interesting question. Let me think. I think I'd have a photography museum.
Really? Tell me more.
I'd fill it with beautiful photos from different countries: mountains, beaches, forests, cities. I want people to see how beautiful our world is.
I love that idea. Every picture could tell a different story.
Exactly. And I'd also have a small room where visitors could take their own photos. It would be fun.
I think children would love that. Actually, I would enjoy it too.
What about you? What kind of museum would you build?
Mine would be a music museum.
A music museum? That sounds interesting.
I'd have guitars from different countries, old pianos, traditional instruments, and visitors could even try playing some of them.
That's a fantastic idea. People wouldn't just look at the instruments, they could actually make music.
Exactly. Learning becomes much more fun when people can join in.
I think that's why modern museums are becoming more popular. They're more interactive.
Yes, people don't only want to look, they want to experience things.
I would definitely visit your museum.
Only if you promise to bring your camera.
Deal! And you have to play a song for the visitors.
Maybe, after a little more practice.
Don't worry, every great musician started as a beginner.
You're right. Maybe one day I'll be ready.
I really enjoyed today's conversation. It reminded me that learning can happen anywhere.
I agree. You don't always need a classroom or a textbook. Sometimes, all you need is curiosity.
Every museum has a story, and every story helps us understand the world a little better.
Exactly. Today I learned something about history, but I also learned something about myself.
Really? What did you learn?
I learned that I enjoy discovering new things, and I shouldn't say that's boring before I actually try it.
That's a very good lesson. Sometimes we miss wonderful experiences simply because we don't give them a chance.
From now on, I want to try something new more often. Maybe another museum, maybe a new hobby, or maybe a new place to visit.
That sounds like a great plan. Life becomes more interesting when we stay curious.
Absolutely. And speaking of curiosity, it's time for today's question.
Question of the day. Have you ever visited a museum? What kind of museum would you like to visit, and why?
Write your answer in the comments. We always enjoy reading your ideas and experiences.
And if today's episode helped you improve your English, please give this video a like. Your support really helps our channel grow.
If you're new here, welcome to English Podcast Boost. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a new episode. We upload easy and natural English conversations every week.
You can also listen to each episode again. Every time you listen, you'll understand more vocabulary, improve your pronunciation, and build your confidence.
Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep exploring the world, one conversation at a time.
Thanks for learning English with us today. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Alex. We're happy you're here with us today.
Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to English Podcast Boost for more easy English conversations every day.
Let's start today's episode.
Hi, Alex. How was your weekend?
It was great. I went to the cinema with my cousin.
That sounds fun. What movie did you watch?
We watched a new adventure movie. It was exciting from the beginning to the end.
I love adventure movies. Were there a lot of people in the cinema?
Yes, there were. It was Saturday evening, so the theater was almost full.
Weekends are always busy. Did you buy your tickets online?
Yes, it was quick and easy. We didn't have to wait in line.
That's convenient. I usually buy my tickets online too.
When was the last time you went to the cinema?
About 2 weeks ago. I went with my sister. We watched an animated movie.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes, it was funny, colorful, and full of interesting characters.
Now I want to watch it too.
Alex, what's your favorite kind of movie?
I like adventure and comedy movies. They always make me smile. What about you?
I enjoy animated movies. They're fun for everyone, not only children.
I think so too. Some animated movies have great stories.
Do you ever watch horror movies?
Not very often. I get scared too easily.
Really? I thought you liked scary movies.
Only in the daytime, not at night.
That's funny. I don't watch many horror movies either. I'd rather laugh than be scared.
Me too. A good comedy always makes my day better.
Do you choose the movie? Or does your cousin choose?
We usually decide together. If we can't agree, we take turns choosing.
That's a good idea. It's fair for everyone.
Exactly. That way, everyone gets to watch something they like.
I think going to the cinema is more fun when everyone enjoys the movie.
I completely agree.
So, Alex, what did you think of the movie?
I really enjoyed it. The story was interesting, and the action scenes were exciting.
Who was your favorite character?
I liked the main character. He was brave, but he was also kind. What about you?
I liked his best friend. She was funny, and she always had a good idea.
Yes, she made everyone laugh.
Did the movie end the way you expected?
Not really. I thought the ending would be different. It surprised me.
Me too. I like movies with unexpected endings. They make the story more interesting.
Would you watch this movie again?
Maybe. I'd like to watch it with my family next time. I think they would enjoy it too.
I'd watch it again. I think I'd notice new details the second time.
That's true. Sometimes we miss small things when we watch a movie for the first time.
Exactly. Every movie has little details to discover.
That's one reason I enjoy going to the cinema. Every movie is a new experience.
Sarah, do you prefer watching movies at the cinema or at home?
I like both, but they're very different experiences.
What do you like about the cinema?
The big screen, the sound is amazing. It feels more exciting.
I think so too. When I watch an action movie at the cinema, it feels much more real.
And it's hard to look at your phone during the movie.
That's true. At home, I sometimes pause the movie or check my messages.
What do you like about watching movies at home?
It's comfortable. I can wear my favorite clothes, sit on the sofa, and make my own snacks.
I like that too. Homemade popcorn is much cheaper.
Yes, cinema popcorn is delicious, but it's expensive.
I think the best choice depends on the movie. Some movies are perfect for the cinema, and others are just as enjoyable at home.
I completely agree. The important thing is enjoying the movie.
Alex, if you could watch any movie next weekend, what would you choose?
I'd like to watch a comedy. I've had a busy week, so I just want to relax and laugh.
That's a good choice. Laughter is the best way to end a busy week.
What about you?
I'd like to watch an animated movie. They always make me feel happy.
I think animated movies are for everyone. Adults enjoy them too.
Absolutely. Some of my favorite movies are animated.
Would you invite your friends or your family?
Probably my family. We don't go to the cinema very often. It would be a nice day together.
That sounds wonderful. Movies are even more fun when you share them with people you care about.
I agree. Sometimes the conversation after the movie is just as enjoyable as the movie itself.
Exactly. Everyone has a different opinion, and that's always interesting.
I can't wait for my next trip to the cinema.
Me neither. Maybe we'll discover another great movie.
I really enjoyed today's conversation. Talking about movies always makes me want to visit the cinema again.
Me too. Whether you watch a movie at the cinema or at home, the important thing is enjoying the experience.
And it's even better when you share it with family or friends.
Exactly. A good movie can make you laugh, think, or even inspire you.
Now it's time for today's question.
Question of the day. What's your favorite movie, and who do you like watching movies with?
Write your answer in the comments. We'd love to hear from you.
If today's episode helped you practice your English, please give this video a like.
And don't forget to subscribe to English Podcast Boost. We upload easy English conversations every day.
Keep listening, keep speaking, and enjoy learning English, one conversation at a time.
Thank you for spending time with us today.
We'll see you in the next episode. Bye, everyone.
We'll see you in the next episode. Bye, everyone.